In this section, I will be discussing my own personal insights on my internship so far at St. Anne's Nursing Center. I find um, it to be very challenging for me physically, as far as doing a lot of the activities because of my fatigue levels. I also find the Alzheimer's disease to be very difficult, as far as and also language. In my case, I don't speak Spanish, so it's very challenging for me to work with a lot of the residents because they only speak Spanish, and the Spanish is also affected, but their language is also affected by the Alzheimer's or the dementia. So a lot of times they don't make sense. So that, and on top of the Spanish, it's very difficult for me to work with them. I do have a set of patients in the annex that are, a lot of them do speak English, like the majority of them. So I am able, my primary station when I'm at the annex is the when I'm at St. Anne's is the annex, and I do a lot of good in there. Like I said before, I work with a 52-year-old woman who had a stroke and suffers from aphasia, and I'm working with her with with the iPad with a match game, that she's, and then when she picks a card, I'm able to she has to pick a card and then say what's on the card, like watermelon or apple or banana, things like that. It's usually fruits that she picks out, and she has to say whatever's on the card. I'm also working with her right now on making complete sentences. Like if she picks an apple, she must say this is an apple, or if she picks bananas, she must say these are bananas. And she's made remarkable progress throughout my 5 or 6 weeks, 8 weeks there. So, and then I do have some cases where, I see a lot of decline from the patients. Like example, today is Thursday, February 22nd, and I saw a lot of there was a lady that I was working with when I first got to St. Anne's, and she I would play music for her, and she has Alzheimer's disease, and I would play music for her on my iPhone or my iPad, and she would love it. She would be smiling, she'd be happy, she'd be telling me she loves me and all this. And then I haven't seen her in about 2 or 3 weeks, and what happened was she got sick and was in the hospital, and I just saw her today for the first time, and it was hard to watch because she has declined so much since the last time I saw her. And she's very aggressive. She used to be a sweet person, and now she's very aggressive. She's very mean. She's very confused, and I have a feeling she doesn't know what's going on anymore. So that's the one thing I don't like about St. Anne's, is that I like St. Anne's. I like the people, but the thing is, I find it difficult because one day they can be perfectly fine, or not perfectly fine, but they can be in one condition, and then you come back the next day and they're in a total different condition. So it can be quite challenging at times.